Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for March 2024. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You can have planets in the sign of Libra. You don't know why you're here, how you got here. Just trust that your guides probably nudged you here. I want to give a shout out to my nephew, my very talented nephew, which is his birthday is September 24th. Very talented. About to be a daddy. My beautiful granddaughter, who's also very talented musically, in other areas too, but like there's a lot of musical talent in my family. So, that Lily, October 14th. My sister, Sean's mom, was the 15th of October. She has crossed over, but she's with us. Look how that flipped. Okay. Flipped, which to me means definitely meant to be here. Jesus. I pray for Jesus' help and guidance with this situation. So, this can be talking about some type of prayer that you've been praying, or Jesus is saying, go ahead and start praying, that type of thing. It's all about your trust. I feel like some of you might be going through some difficult situations right now, but I have to tell you, I feel like in the long run, I feel like you come out on top. You should have seen the other guy. Alright. We're going to bring in the tarot, and we are going to use the light seers for you. We'll bring in another deck to clarify if we need to. We bring this lid down, and let's begin. We have Knight of Cups, first energy. This is a knight, means something that's coming in, right? I feel like a knight will always fulfill their duty. This is about delivering to you some cup of fulfillment, some type of fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, of your heart. Usually it's unexpected. I see his white horse back there, and I feel his heart is pure, or her heart, whoever this is, their heart is pure. He looks like a, what do you call that, schooner? Like Frank Sinatra and, but of current time. There's a letter there, and I don't know if you sent it or if he is sending it to you. I'm saying he because it's a guy. In the picture, we have the star. This means, first of all, it's a card of Aquarius. This is about your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes. Definitely check out your year in review, because I feel like it'll give you really a big picture. And then your monthlies will help break it down for you even more. So, I kind of like this so far. We have the Four of Pentacles. It's like coming right to your home. I'm coming right to your door. It's funny because there their location looks similar. It looks similar to the person in the energy of the star. You know, almost like it was like long distance. You know, but does the energy connect? I feel like it does. We have the Five of Pentacles. What's going on here? It's like we have the Four of Pentacles moves into the Five of Pentacles. You know, it's almost like maybe I don't know this, but I feel like in the Five of Pentacles something happened. And it would, you know, it's usually out of your control, may have something to do with your home. Even like the changing of locations, that type of thing. And I feel like there's two ways I can look at this. Like she has her head down, right? She has her head down and she's kind of lost in the trauma of it all, which makes sense. However, the other way to look at it is there is a key right on the floor that she can pick up and unlock this next door. Interesting. I feel like I had to take one more after that. We have, look at this, the Eight of Cups. You know, what if I was to say someone might have walked away? And that's painful. But it is, you're able to overcome it. And I feel like, why? Because I feel like this part of your life is not over. I don't even really care what your age is. You know, I'm seeing 58 right there. 45. I feel like someone is in like the mindset right now of feeling like I'm still feeling like the effects of like something which feels traumatic. This is not something I'm predicting, by the way. This is it. It would have already happened, and I feel like you know, in this energy, I'm really thinking about like everything I've lost, and you know, I might have been uprooted, like uprooted. Um, there's a lot. There's a lot in there. I just realized it looks like water is coming out of this Five of Pentacles, almost like her tears. Oh, it's her shawl. Like it's her shawl, feels like it's made of her tears. So, the Eight of Cups. Now, listen, this doesn't have to mean someone walked away from you, but something changed. Something changed, and you know, if nothing else, what did it do for you? Well, if nothing else, it, you know, in a way, it may have forced you to deal with this emotional, you know, like sadness or emotional, just, you know, the things that we hang on to that really we're not meant to. And it's funny because 5 asks for change, and then 8 is about a new beginning. So we may be starting at the Four of Pentacles around. Okay, all right. Let's find out. Let's go above this night. We have the King of Swords. Wow, could be you. Could be another Libra. It's funny, I was going to say Taurus. Gemini, Aquarius. We do have Aquarius right there. It's interesting because this person feels like they're, how do I want to say this, like on the flat land, where this king feels like he's on a mountain top. So the other one's like it's on a flat land. But this king carries, this king may have sent out the night. When we think about the King of Swords, whether it be an air sign or not, this is someone, when they're in the upright, honesty and truth and honor and all that, and wisdom and all that is honored and respected and expected. This could be someone that took, listen, we all have our mountains we have to climb. And this person has reached the top. We have the Six of Swords, okay? It's funny because I feel like something's changing with you. And it's changing for the better. I don't know that you know that yet. You may think the opposite, but nonetheless, I feel like, at least your guides are doing their part in guiding you towards. Alright, so we have the Six of Swords below. That means that the toxicity has been left behind. Gone. We have, interesting, another king. King of Pentacles. Interesting. Your neighbor. Two kings side by side. It's funny because their backs are kind of to each other. They too feel like they live in different worlds. Interesting. They just look like they live, like one is, I feel like the King of Swords is like the adventurer, and I'm just reading it as I'm feeling it. The one that, took chances, and I'm not saying the King of Pentacles didn't, but in different ways. Because I feel like King of Pentacles did it more like, even though both were connecting to the earth and using the earth, so to speak, feeding off the earth, it's like how they come to their wisdom, I feel like, are very different ways. It's interesting, I'm looking at this owl for this king, and I'm looking at the German Shepherd for this king. Both have their trusty sidekick by their side. King of Swords has his sword down. There's nothing to be defensive about here. Okay, wow. What is going on? We have another king. We have the King of Wands. Can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It has you heading towards this king, not away. Like you're heading towards it. Just keep going. Let's go above the 4 now. We have the Six of Wands, which is the energy of victory. So, it's like, I want to pinpoint it for you. I feel like there's something that you're overcoming. Aren't we all? You know what I mean? And I feel like you do. I definitely feel like you do. It's funny because now I feel like this King of Pentacles is like watching you, watching someone on TV, maybe, on the stage. But he feels like he's doing it from the comfort of his den. Like, I feel like it's important I use that word, den. Like, it would be my living room. Some of you have a dream, and this dream is real, and I feel like it's about chasing it. And I'm saying chasing it, I should say following it. But there are things along the road, right, that I have to be aware of and I have to clear. Again, the 5 asks for change. Sometimes we want it, sometimes we don't. In the 5 of Pentacles, we didn't necessarily feel like we wanted it. But ultimately, what it does is it clears, it frees up your emotional house. I feel like this king also had a lot to overcome. It's interesting because I feel like 3 kings, 3 different stories. 3 ways that they all became kings. Ultimately, each having their power, right? And knowing how to handle it. But it's like different type of power. Okay, let's keep going. Well, we have the Lovers. Okay. First of all, card of Libra, I have to say that. But I also have to recognize the 6 and the 6 because I saw it before I even set it down. And that might be important to someone. I've been finding this in a lot of readings because in the 5 of Pentacles, sometimes you could feel like your life is over, right? Like, But again, the key is there, right? The key is there. But I have to look. It takes my action to walk over and pick up that key and then unlock that door. It just so happens when that door is unlocked, look at the energy. I don't know. She's on a beautiful beach. She's heading to the sun. I feel like out of all these kings, and again, male, female, doesn't matter, right? Because we're all masculine, we're all feminine, like we carry that energy. Anyways, I feel like out of all these kings, and I feel like each king would be good on his own, but I feel like there's one king that is almost like is the queen's, is the one, fits the glass slipper. And again, I don't know. I'm not looking at any of these kings, and I don't even know which one it is yet, to be honest. And maybe it's different ones for different. I know it's different ones for different people. Maybe that's why it's coming up that way. All right, let's go above that 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. We have the 5 of Swords. Look what is keeping you in this position of the 5 of Pentacles. My head is down. I'm refusing, you know what I mean? It's like, intuitively, I know that you know that key is there. I know that you know. And you know that you know, right? But it's like, it's the struggle of it all. Nonetheless, there is the key. And there is the door. And this is what stops me from grabbing that key. It's my mind. It can be what, someone else has told you, things that other people have told you that weren't good about yourself. You got to take it all in consideration. You gotta, especially if we hang on to like things that our parents that I know some were really bad. Um, but you know, it's like now as a grandmother, you know, um, boy, I understand my mother. Just well, just as when I became a mother, I understood my mother so much better. But it took me to have that experience almost before I could understand it. What am I holding? Five of Swords. I don't know. Um, that's not even my point. You know, it's like it's like I don't know. It's like something playing a mind game with you, and you do have control over this. This isn't one of those things you don't have control over. You do have control over this. Six of Swords tells me that you can absolutely, you know, unlock that door, become that star, fall in love, whatever it's going to be. It's funny because like the spotlight is back there, and I know that's someone else. Like, ugh, you know, and there's this raven just like pecking at your head, pecking at your head. So, if you know, if you need to know the root of the problem, there it is. We have the Page of Swords right below it. You know, and it's funny because I feel like, at first, I feel like this is saying, you know, it's like what I think about, I become. And I feel like the energy, you know, of, again, just doubt, wherever it came from. I feel like this is what you started telling yourself now. Like you believed it, you took it on, it became yours. You grab a drink real quick. Wow, I just realized we have a lot of cards. However, that's not the energy I feel like, because I feel like if you take the advice of the five and you make the changes necessary, like, I get up and I grab the key, you know, it's just like, I know this is probably minute compared to what you're going through, but, you know, I ran out of Coca-Cola. And I drink, you know, like 3 cans a day, but every day. And I thought, you know, like I should stop. Like I'm really starting to think about these things, but now I'm in it. Like I don't have any in the fridge, and no one's running to the store to get it. So, I don't know. Okay. Anyway. I feel like journaling might help someone also, like keeping track of my thoughts. Because I feel like what you have to realize again is a lot of these thoughts, this self doubt, it's based again upon other people. Mm. You know what frame of mind were they in? Who made them the expert? You know, I mean, God's the expert. God made you the way God wanted you, so we have the Four of Wands. Interesting. Four of Wands, which is the marriage card, the commitment card. I want to go right below. We have interesting. It's funny to open the reading. Well, not really, but the way the spread lies now, the King of Swords is the first card, and the Queen of Swords is the last card. But they're both here. I don't know if that's good or bad. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Wands. Some of Wands can be defensive energy, like defending oneself, feeling the need to defend oneself. I feel like in this Seven of Wands, though, it's like, what's the use of defending oneself? Maybe, what am I defending? Is it worth it? Is it worth my time and effort? Because I feel like, truth be told, I feel like it's your time to shine. Like the spotlight feels like it's meant to be on you. Now listen, I feel like these experiences you were also meant to have because they taught you. They taught you. They're teaching you. Okay. It's like, where do I want to start? I see the Lovers down here. And it's funny because it may be someone completely different than you. And it could be someone completely different than what you expected. Lovers can be ahead of a hard decision. I think I've said it's card of Gemini, and we're in the year of the Lovers, by the way. Not to put any more pressure upon you, lovers. Alright. Let's go to these kings. Whoa. Alright, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Coming over the King of Swords, that's successful self-employment. Definitely, someone who is not afraid to work, but also sees the fruits of one's labor, for sure. For sure. We have the Three of Swords is in reverse. It's the second time I've seen that, and I never see that. I don't know. But the second time this month I have seen that. I don't know who's reading. I apologize. Pain be gone. And heartache, the suffering of the heart can be of many different things. It doesn't have to be like always romantic. It can be it can be anything. It can be family. It can be where I work. It can, maybe I'm someone who's sensitive and people around me talk very harshly and, I take it on. Someone left a comment where you work around a lot of teens. I think you said teens. But it felt out of control. And I knew right away you were an empath. So, anyway. Alright, I want to know more. We have the Fool. I feel like the Fool is you. I know the Fool is you. The Fool is you taking a leap, taking a chance. You're taking a leap of faith. Whatever happens, happens. Doesn't mean you're being foolish. It just means that it feels like the experience, whatever it shall be, is worth having. The Fool is, it can represent us, when we come into this world as a child, we're born with amnesia, so to speak. And And there's a reason for that, you know. We don't want to carry around the heaviness, you know, or if there's lessons that have yet to be learned, like, I didn't learn them last time. They're going to be put in this lifetime, you know, whatever it may be. I don't know. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You know, I don't know. I can't get over this King of Pentacles who seems to be like, I wouldn't say watching you, but that's exactly what you want. I'm not saying just him necessarily. But it's like I do want the spotlight on me in a sense, whatever it may mean to you. And with the Fool's energy next to that Knight of Wands, I feel like from the Three of Swords reverse, okay, that's the past. Now the Fool is now. So the Knight of Wands, listen, you know, first of all, some of the energy you may have been around may have felt very chaotic, very out of place. You know what I mean? Like almost like you don't like loud places, but all you seem to be going to is loud places. That type of thing. Um, know that. Just know that. And listen, I feel like it's not saying don't go to loud places, but maybe I'm going to like, it reminds me of going to like maybe a bar and there's a band and it's like, you know, a music. There's not much music I don't like, but, you know, maybe it's like a type of music that I just hate. You know, maybe it's polka or something, and dun 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 dun, dun and nothing wrong with that. Um, you know, but like maybe I'm there too long. I have the Five of Swords. Well, all right, that's the second time we've seen the Five of Swords, by the way. Um, I feel like this energy needs cleared or it's doomed to repeat. There's some type of an energy that needs cleared or it will repeat. I feel like you do clear it. And if you're saying what, Sandy, what? It's like it's self-doubt, especially if there's something that you know that you want, like there's a dream you have, and you know it's possible. Why is it not? The Fool's taking a leap, right, with the spotlight like right on her. I don't know. Maybe you've been told you can't, you can't, you can't, you can't. And that's how you start living your life. Well, now you're starting to live like I can, I can, I can, I can. Watch me. Maybe that's what he's doing. He's watching. He's like, yep. You know, I don't want to ever say someone's marriage or a commitment may be over, but I feel like I have to have the realization if there is toxicity in it, um, that if it's not cleared, it's just doomed to repeat again. We have the Sun, but the Sun is in reverse. You know, I don't think it's in reverse, though. I don't know that I ever switched it. Because I was just thinking, I think it last time was in reverse, and maybe I didn't turn it around. Maybe it's both. A little of both. First of all, sun's illumination. The sun is a time to be happy and joyful. Nothing can hide in the sun. Things are illuminated. Things grow. You have the Nine of Pentacles right there. You have the Knight of Cups right there. Things are growing, can become very abundant thanks to the sun. Ruler of Leo. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. So now we have two kings. Two King of Pentacles. Coming, can be Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon. Lord knows I'm with one. And here I am doing my own thing in the Nine of Pentacles, right? Interesting. We have the Moon. Card of Pisces, by the way, and ruler of Cancer. So we have the Sun and the Moon and the Lovers and the Four of Wands. I'm starting to get this feeling of like there's something within you that I feel like you need to bring alive. You need to bring it alive. It is something within you. It may be something you can do. Maybe something you've read up on. Maybe it's ideas you're having. These are all of the positive, though. Like positive intention. Almost like I audition for this king. He's watching me, and then I get it. Do I? I think I get it. We have the Ten of Swords. Wow. Coming over the Five of Swords, coming over the Five of Pentacles. Ten of Swords is like, alright, I'm just submitting to the energy. I'm allowing these swords to take control of me and my life. I'm just going to lay here and I'm going to let them hit, one after another, 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 after another. Or I can do what the Five is asking me to do. I can change. Maybe I can't change it, but I can change me. Maybe I can change my situation. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming over the Eight of Cups. Whatever you put your focus on is what you're going to grow. I feel like the Eight of Pentacles says, go into life, go into different areas, maybe how you make your money or just life in itself, knowing that, listen, I'm learning as I'm going. I'm willing to know that I don't know it all, but I do want to learn it. And in the Eight of Pentacles, that's what you do. So if you focus on that, that's what's going to grow. And the Nine of Pentacles is right there. But first, it seems like, it just feels like past energy is like impeding your, I don't know, thinking you're good enough. But you are. We have, look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. So now we have the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Pentacles. There you go. There you go. Coming over the Six of Wands, or Six of Swords, excuse me. So all this energy up here, you know, that created all that self-doubt, it's seeing it, right? The sun comes out to illuminate not just the good, but also what's been hurting you, what's been holding you, what you're telling yourself, right? Truth. It all comes out. From the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles. And I gotta simply pick up that key and unlock that door. I gotta end this chapter, for sure. Open the door to the next. Even if I don't know what I know, like I don't know everything, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to grow. Then you will. We have the Queen of Cups. So our first queen can be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We do have Pisces right there. Doesn't have to be though. You know, the Queen of Cups is usually the very loving, nurturing type energy, open to love, open to relationships. Let's see what follows her. We have the Five of Cups coming over the Lovers. Wow. You know, it's almost like I'm searching for something. And what I thought I had, I haven't had yet. Or maybe I'm just discovering, you know, if I am the Fool and I did take that leap. Maybe I'm discovering how good things can truly be. How good things can truly be. Because I feel like, again, you know, I feel like past lovers. I'm looking at the 5 and the 6, which is 11. We have the Emperor. Wow. And look at this. We have the 4 of Wands again. So we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords together, so to speak. You know, they don't necessarily have to be together. Did I not see the Queen? Maybe not. We have 2 Kings of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and then the King of Wands. All kinds of people as it comes to the cards. The Emperor can certainly represent a father figure. You know, someone who's like, you know, leading the household, leading a company. I kind of don't like him here, to be honest with you. Normally I like the Emperor. But here I feel like almost like domineering. Domineering. It's like this whole line has to go. If this whole line could go. But as I say that, I think, but within this line is really the lesson. Queen of Swords is thinking about the 4 of Wands. And go up to the 4 of Wands. Oh, I have the 9 of Wands, but look at that, the King of Wands also popped out with that. So I'm looking at that 4 of Wands. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't feel like this Queen of Swords is like interested unless I have a commitment. Now, a commitment to love, probably, for many of you, but also a commitment to like building something, creating something. Now, I'm not saying that there's a reason she should have doubt, because I don't really feel there is. It's almost like making, like signing a contract, with an agency, and next thing I know, I'm on stage, and this king, and maybe this king is someone that I've always dreamt of. Maybe I know him. Maybe this lifetime, maybe past lifetime. So I feel like boom, it like allows me to have this kind of like a dream. Um, Kind of like a dream, but so I feel like this queen's got all this to think about. I feel like this emperor just, like, I feel like it's holding back you, the real you. And I don't mean just mean in money. I also mean in love and just being you. Self doubt be gone. Self doubt be gone. I have the Knight of Swords. So I wanted to look at the lovers a little closer. Knight of Swords can be some type of communication coming in. It is coming in, by the way. Swords would be in your natural house. A lot of swords right here. It definitely feels like someone of the past, though. And this, I feel like, is probably relating more to love than anything. I have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. So, as soon as I did it, I thought to myself, okay, well then let me see, like, what talents, like what puts me on this, in the spotlight or on this stage. And the Queen of Pentacles comes up. And how interesting that it is the king who, like, cannot take his eyes off the queen. It's funny, though, her back is kind of to him. So it may be somebody chasing a dream. I keep saying chasing. Maybe you feel like you're chasing, or you're allowing yourself. That's the thing. It's more about allowing yourself to go after something. I feel like for half my life I've been told I can't, I'm no good, this and that. But, you know, it's like you're becoming a woman now, you're becoming a man now. You understand that that's not the truth, right? You know where your talents lie and where they don't, what you can grow and what you cannot. It's your garden, so to speak. Success is here, it's connected right to you. But also putting the work in. And then here is the Ten of Cups. So this is a household that is abundant in many different things. Mirroring the Four of Wands here. So, I don't know, guys. Like many readings, I feel like we're seeing two sides of a coin. Listen, if it's not love, then it's definitely energy of someone that I connect with, that I'm able to do something, we're able to do something together, and I feel like a business, so to speak, where I feel like it's got, I don't know the words, like good, like good back or good footing. Um, that type of thing. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it there. It's interesting that the Queen shows up. There's that peacock again. Where did I see it before? I don't think it was a pentacle, was it? But there it is. There's that peacock again. I don't know. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Let's read, though, the card of Jesus from Mother Mary. Sounds important. Okay, took a while to get to. Mother Mary sends you this card because you have a close and personal relationship with her son, Jesus. They both hear and lovingly answer your prayers. Jesus offers healing support to you and your loved ones, as well as helping you have faith in God's miracles of love. This card is also a reminder that Jesus loves you and everyone on this planet, regardless of faith. He's a wonderful role model of forgiveness, integrity, and love that you can emulate in your current situation. So, I'll leave it there, guys. You know I love you. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for your support of my channel, of my work. Thank you for your comments. Keep them coming. Just thank you for everything. I'm not even going to go through the list. Just thank you for the support of my work in your many different ways. I love you. I wish you only the best. I hope for those of you in this difficult type of energy, you know, I feel like, again, understand that, you know, I'm just going to say it. I feel like there's always a way out. And I know some of you think there aren't. I used to think that at one time. And then it amazed me at how simple my way out was. It took me 5 years to realize that. So, anyway. You know, and I'm not judging myself because maybe in those 5 years I learned a lot more. But that I did notice, right? Like how simple the change of, and I mean a complete change in my life. Complete. So, anyway, I love you guys. I will see you next time at my table. Bye-bye.